Many ways of Earth. Imagine if this was Earth, and underneath, you notice? Underneath, look, see my finger coming up? Imagine if I can just do that, right? Imagine if it was just being turned underneath, this way. How can we do that? How can we do that? Very simple. Can you figure it out? Can you figure it out? How we can? Because there's a bar from here to here, from here to here, underneath the ocean, and all it does is the ocean is all around the world, right? Everything runs through the ocean. So then, would the world be flat? Well, if it was flat on top, right? The curvature. Anyways, I didn't want to get into this. Okay, let's just drop this. Get into the finality of a video we did way earlier between black and white, and we're just going to show you configuration. 6 times 5, 6 plus 5, 2 times 9, 2 plus 9. Equals 30, 11, 41, 18, 11, 29. This total over here might be 70, but we need 70 and 70. We need 140. We must take in the corner effect. We must take in the corner effect. 82, 41, 30, 11. 41 and 41. 41 in this corner makes 140. And when you take all of the count now, what we're going to do now is, now we're going to take all of the outside count. 41, 41, 29, 29. 82, 41, 70, and 71, 40. We count 48 on the outside. We count 48 on the outside. We get 98. We count 22 on the outside. We get 44. We count the outside. We get 140. Cycle of the moon, okay, of creation of space inside of Mars through the 63 moons of Pluto, running through the cube of matrix. 5 and 8 is the 2-1 gateway. In the 10 worlds, it's 5 and 2 Earth. 2, 1, 5, 2. 2, 1, 2, 1, 5, 2. 2, 1, 5, 2. At the same time, this one over here, because of the inside, we're going to add it all. Okay, but we're going to bring these all to the 10 worlds. You bring this one to the 10 world, it's 9 and 6. You bring this one to the 10 worlds, it stays 1 and 2. You bring this one to the 10 world, it's 66. You bring this one to the 10 worlds, it becomes 96. 96 in rotation of 6, 7, 6, 2 sides, 2 cycles to the moon, where 82 was created by 41. Where 82 was created by 8 and 8, 16 equals 7. 2 and 2 equals 4, 74. Jesus, running, walking on the moon. When we total the single digits up over here, in 9, 8, 17, 18, 19, 20. 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12. 2012. 2012, 10, 0, 6, 5, 0, 3. 2.5, 1.5, 1.25, 0.75, 625, half of this. 41, the IT system of creation. 3.75 times 4 is 15. Area 15 Mars gives you the cycle of the moon. This will create 146 Zion Israel, the spirit of 4 and 6, X and X. Calculation of 10 and 10. Roman numeral in one, but we count them in both, either both 48, Roman numeral if we want. This one will recreate 53 over here, 5 and 3 in its own. This number times this number equals to the total of 25,625 of the Mayan count, 25625, backwards, forwards. This number over here times this will equal 360 degrees. 360 degrees, okay, multiplied. We're going to show you this calculation on the keyboard. Let me get out the calculator. Okay. See, the 25,920 divided by 96 equals to 270. That's 3/4. Okay, that's 3/4. We're going to calculate it. Now what we're going to do is this number over here. 96 times 3.75 equals 360. So now we're going to cancel it. Now we're going to take 25,920 divided by 360 equals to, whoa, something's wrong. 25,920 divided by 360 equals to 72. 6 times 12, 72. 612, 216 hours of the Mayan count of every single calculation. What do we do at 72? How do we get it? 8 and 8 will create 7. So 8 and 1, 1 and 8. 1 and 8 is created. And we have end up with 2 and 7, 2 void 7s, 1 and 2. We don't want to count anything. I'll just count 1 and 2. Take away 1 and 2, we have 18. Count them all, we have 21. We have 6.5 innings played, 6.5, and we're into the 7th inning stretch. It's pretty cool what it can do on here, eh? Anyway, so that's that number. So we're going to take this number, right, and we're going to see what we can do, because any single number, well, watch this, 25,920 divided by 3. 864. So now we're going to go, that would be in the 10 world, right? 864 in the 10 worlds. So now we have to take 8,640 divided by 60 equals to 1,440, 12 times 12, or 1,440 minutes in a day. So that whole number scheme works. Now we're going to show you something different. First, get 60% of 100. 60% of 100. Second gets 20% of 100. 20%. Third gets 10% of 100. Fourth gets 5% of 100. Fifth gets 2%. And 6, 7, and 8 get 1%. This is the stake racing that's going on in Woodbine Racetrack. I just looked over one of the programs. I'm not sure how far they spread the same money around, but this is for W, number 23, because they call it winner. This is for artificial intelligence spirit. They call it 20. This one is for third, time heaven, T. It's for 20, 19, 20. This is fourth, 06. This is fifth, 06. Remember Gematria? 6, 7, 6. And this is 1%. So it's 2, 6. It's 5, 6. It's 10, 1, 2. It's 2, 1, 9. And we have to work off these numbers. This is another kind of code. They work it this way. They work it this way because the odds figure that way. So we did these whole things, and I wanted to show you one more thing. That 3 is 3. Okay. 11 and 9, where do I get this? Well, inside the 10 and 10 over here. The only one we can come here with a 0 is 1. Okay, and that brings the 9 alive. 3 to the power of 2. Here's your 2, 1 and 1. That is the power of two sides of 3 and 3 in each. It's actually 3, 9, 3, 6. Now, what happens in here? Because 2 gets 8, I have to now go 1, 9, and 2, 8. If you go 1, 9, and 2, 8, 3 and 11 are the red ball and pull. 1 is the yellow ball and pull. 9 is the yellow ball and pull. 2 gets a blue ball right over here. 4 is the green ball. These are the only two numbers missing. 1, 4, 0. This becomes 3 and 2 communication. We now have 1, 2, 3. We don't have 10. Becomes 16. Becomes 7 and 4. Everything works out to the same thing. Always about Jesus. Always about Jesus. That word Jesus, 74, fits into gateway everywhere. Raphael, thank you for watching this video.